So what I was trying to do, my objective is find one of those clumpy sand things that are pretty rare for me to find. And what I did first is I saw these cool rockets, and I wanted to try to put them on. So that's what I did, and I want to see if they'll work, and which did work. And I felt like I was Spooderman or Iron Man. So, and that was cool. But then I just threw it away. So then I saw this really cool, like, gold thing, and I thought that was really cool. So I just threw it away. Yeah. And then I saw this long arm down here that looked really cool, so I was gonna try that on. I had some trouble swimming with it, so I grabbed it, and I put it on my arm. And I was wondering if I can swim like faster with these, but I couldn't. And I saw this really cool skull that I thought was really cool, so I went to go check that out, and I saw this water balloon too. And I was just kind of swimming around, still looking. And I saw this lava monkey, and I tried to swim away, but it turned out he wasn't looking for me. So this reef is just huge. So I went to check even under these rocks to see if there was any, but there's no luck for me. So I kept on looking. I even went under it, still look. I just couldn't find anything, so I thought there was no hope. And I just kept on going until like I got to the surface, and yeah, I swam back to shore because I couldn't find anything. So, and then I decided to go on the ship because I thought maybe maybe there'll be like some on the ship, and then I ended up falling back in the water. Yeah, and then I kept on swimming, and I didn't want to go on the boat. And then I saw this another cool skull skeleton, and then I saw something in the water, and it was like blue. So I went to go check it out, and if you can see it, you have great eyesight. And it turned out to be one of those floppy things. And that's really cool for me. And it was all wiggly, and I really liked it. And so I swam back to shore. And I was gonna go store these. And I actually ended up finding another one. If you can see it, then you have great eyesight. And I saw another one. And I was like, woo! I got it. And I had some trouble picking it up and stuff. And then when I got it, I started swimming back to the shore to actually put it away. And then this lava monkey came, and he like tagged me. And I knew I had tag lag, so like I was lagging a lot, so that didn't really work out for me. So, but I still swam to shore to put it back in, and that's exactly what I did. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm still looking for the clumpy sand thing. So I actually stopped swimming, and I went to go look on real land. But I just couldn't find anything. Sorry for my mic. It's really loud. And then I went to go hang out with Gerald and Jimmy. You know them, right? But let's get back to the serious stuff. Ah! Well, that didn't get me. So I actually decided to still try to look around. And I found more of these rockets to see if they'll work. And actually did end up working. And I wanted to get on the crow's nest, and that didn't work either. I'm really bad at doing that, but still. And I kept on looking. Still, in the name of clumpy sand, I still couldn't find any. It was so hard. I still looked, though, in the water. But I was really trying to go on the crow's nest because that was one of my objectives. But yeah, so I had some trouble getting up there too. I tried to use my rockets accidentally, and when I was trying to take them off, and I was like, wait a minute, these still work. So I got up my other one, and I decided to try to use them, so I pointed them up, and I grabbed onto the rope, and I was like, what a combo. I am a superhero. And I tried to use them again, but they didn't work, so I just tossed them off, And I was still trying to do this, but I'm like really bad at parkour, and I failed so many times. See, like that's one. That's two. And I just couldn't get up there because that was one of my objectives, and I was starting to get really angry, but I cannot get angry right now. I still I can do this. So I kept on climbing, and I accidentally went on the rope to take a quick little break, and I went back to it. And I finally got up, but I still had to make it to the very top. And that might be a pickle, so here we go. That's the third time. I was really getting angry. At least I didn't fall all the way to the bottom. And then Lucy just spawned out of nowhere. Like, what are you doing, Lucy? Get a job. And so I was surprised that she didn't like knock me off and stuff like that. And I was still standing up there, and I didn't know what I was doing, but I think I saw like something. It looked like a sand thing, but it ended up being a rocket anyways. So I was really sad about that. And I saw another one of those clumpy sands, and somebody in the background, you can't hear it because I deleted everything, but they were like, who needs some clumpy sand? I got some clumpy sand. And like I was like, oh no, I just found some. Like I just found some. Like, but I was looking for that, but I'm like, I can do this by myself. I'm in the duty to get some clumpy sand. So I just didn't accept it, and I found one of these things, and it was really cool, but I was like, I put it on. Yeah, and it just stretched my arm around, and then I used some of my rocket because this guy was fast, and I was trying to catch up with him because he was showing me where the crow nest was, and I didn't know by that time. This is I'm the editor, and I didn't know where the crow's nest was because I thought there was going to be a crow nest on the top of there, but there wasn't. So this guy ended up trying to help me, but yeah. And I was trying to get up there, so after a while, and like I just fully forgot my objective to try to look for clumpy sand. That's what I'm just gonna call it now. Yeah, and I couldn't find any, so I just started like forgetting. The one time I got clumpy sand, I think was a different lobby. Well, you're just gonna have to listen to me while I try to get up to Crow's Nest. Was this one time that this girl just gave me it for free, and I'm surprised she didn't. And then the rockets, that's the fourth time, and it's really annoying because my rockets betrayed me. But anyways, back to my story. This girl, she just gave me a clumpy sand. She just said she found one, and she was, yeah, and I took it. Yay! And yeah, I was still trying to get up here, and it was really annoying. And I'm like, yes, I got up. I can do this. One part left. And I literally asked this dude, do you know where the crow's nest is? Because I still didn't know where the crow's nests were. Really, it was right above me. So I'm like, let me just get up there. And I heard a, and I'm like, wait, did I do it? And you're probably wondering, what did you do? Like, what? And it was actually on the supplies thing that I needed to go to the crow's nest. So that's exactly what I did. But first, some lava monkeys had to chase me, and I started running, and I got nervous, so I juked one out, and I started, and I'm like, how am I not tagged yet? So I started swimming for my life, but there's somebody really fast behind me, and yeah, and they just tagged me, so that was sad. And then this guy just couldn't stop laughing. It's like, so funny. But this is what I wanted to check. And I did actually complete both things, so I'm like really happy. And I started collecting them, and I wanted to see if I can buy any boosters yet because I love those so much. But this guy was like, I almost tagged him, and he was just really annoying me. Like, bro, look at that miss. Look at that miss. And this guy, he gave me one of these things, and he was showing me them. Like, I found these in my dives earlier, and I couldn't just, like, I couldn't put them in. Yeah. Like, at this point, I just fully forgot I was trying to do, trying to find those clumpy sand. And this guy was trying to, like, put it in, but it wasn't working. Can you please fix that, please? Please. Why am I being so quiet? I don't know. But this guy just still had trouble, so I was like, okay, whatever. And then this guy just started to fly at that guy. So I was still going to see if I had anything for boosters, because I like them. Yeah. But I still didn't have enough. I still needed a lot more, and I was really angry, but my goal was to still find cluster. I keep on calling everything cluster. Clumpy sand, whatever. And I was just like mind blown. I'm like, oh, what is happening? And I just couldn't find it. And I'm like, whatever. And then I decided to actually go back in the water to try to look one more time before the end of the video. To just try to look one more time and try to complete my goal. And then this happened. Nothing happened. Now like and subscribe, please.